day, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm your host, William Brandon. That's my co-host, Demi. We would like to thank you for joining us for another week of coverage. If you could, please go ahead and follow us at the SI.com site, the Falcon Report. It's very simple. Just scroll up, click the follow button, and then click the heart. And if you would, please also subscribe to our YouTube channel at the William Brandon. This week's episode, I'm sure I'm going to ruffle some feathers. The pun is intended. So I'm sure you've heard by now that the NFL Top 100 list as came out. Well, what that is, that's a list of the top 100 players that other players vote on to rank and select. So that's the thing. Well, listen, let me explain it to you. So Grady Jarrett was ranked 91 and Julio Jones was 11th. Well, Matt Ryan didn't make the list. Well, see, that's where I disagree. Okay, well, you've got to hear me out. So Matt Ryan did have one of the best statistical years in 2016. He's also near the top 10 in every QB category. But last year, the Falcons finished 1-7. They were playing comeback nearly every game. Therefore, Matt Ryan was forced to pass a lot. So any yards that he may have accumulated are kind of skewed because they were behind. And just like any quarterback or any team leader gets the praise when they're doing well, they also deserve the criticism when they're not doing as well. The quarterbacks that were listed in front of Matt Ryan, you had Josh Allen, led his team to the playoffs. Ryan Tannehill, comeback player of the year, led his team to the playoffs and had the highest QB rating last year. And you had Dak Prescott, who also did not make the playoffs, but he did have better numbers than Matt Ryan. Well, see, that's the thing. Grady Jarrett, it was his first year being on the list, and he also made the Pro Bowl this year. Any of the defensive tackles that were in front of Grady had better statistical years. Grady Jarrett listed at 91 is not necessarily a knock, but it's also based on where the team was. Again, the team was 1-7, and the defense played poorly throughout the year. Julio Jones, on the other hand, is ranked 11th. The only two receivers in front of him were DeAndre Hopkins, who made the playoffs, and Michael Thomas, who also made the playoffs but broke the single-season reception record. Well, that's fine if you think I'm wrong, Demi. But this is not a judgment, so to speak, on these players' career, but more so a judgment of the 2019 season. And they didn't meet the criteria to rank any higher. I think these same players will be on the list next year and possibly even ranked higher. I sure hope I don't. We want to thank you all for tuning in. Again, I'm William Brandon. That's my co-host, Demi. Make sure that you sign up at the SI.com, the Falcon Report, as well as our YouTube channel, The William Brandon. And you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter by the same name, The William Brandon. I hope everyone has a great day and continue to stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.